Hello and welcome back. Today we've got another £500 worth of £2 coins to have a look through, looking for these commemoratives, the ones with more than face value, but ideally we want one of the two we've got left to find. It's getting so close to being done. We are missing Commonwealth Games England, one of the 4 Commonwealths. We've ticked off Northern Ireland, Wales and Scotland, so just that pesky England to lay my paws on. We've been quite lucky today. We haven't found that many Commonwealths, so we are lucky that we've got 3. I think we've maybe had 4 if memory serves, and only 1 duplicate, so maybe 5 and 2 duplicates. Can't recall, my memory is too bad for that. We are also missing Mary Rose. Now we've ticked off King James Bible. We would quite like a better quality King James Bible to finish the book, but if we don't get it before the book finishes, then obviously that one will stay in there. We've got all the other ones up to and including the Great Fire of London, which is the last circulating £2 coin that's out in circulation at the moment. The 2021 Britannia should be out in circulation, but we don't know how soon that'll filter into general circulation, which could be very soon. It could take a while, so again, it'll all depend. If we find these first 2 before we find our first Britannia 2021, obviously the book will end at that point. So without further ado, let's get into these coins and see what we find. Okay, I'll show you what we're looking for then. So that is commemorative. It's the Gunpowder Plot, Guy Fawkes. Fairly common one that we see quite often, so we'll pop that on the top row. This is Technologies. It's the definitive design up to the year 2015 when it was replaced by Britannia. There are some lower minted technology years, but they're so common that I don't keep any of them. I will at the end check for rotation errors, so obviously if the coin is facing this way with the date at the bottom, you rotate it like that, the queen should be facing to the right there. Now if the dies have been rotated, because obviously when a coin is minted, it goes into the minting machine. There is a reverse die and an obverse die, or whatever way around they go, and they press the coin together, bang, like that, and that makes the design. Obviously if one has been rotated, the queen's head will be facing a different direction, so that is what a die rotation error is, and that's what we'll be looking for, because they are pretty neat finds. And I never used to check all of the £2 coins looking for the die rotations until I started finding them, and it seems to be like again, once I've started and I've had some success, I've got to keep going at it. We have the steam locomotive there, the Trevithick. Again, a fairly common one. Not the most common of all the different common ones, but still one that is only really face value. But coin news then. Obviously, I know I say this in every one of my videos, I'm a fair few weeks ahead of recording. So what I say here is not hot off the press by any stretch of the imagination, but for those that aren't too in the loop or that are interested to know my opinion, we have had another coin come out. Ooh, Charles Dickens there, another common one, but it's a cool design. It's a nice variety, 3 out of 3 different ones. And then we've got the VE Day anniversary, which we track how many we found over the course of filling the book, and it resets the next book starts. This one, a couple of other common ones, and then also a few scarce ones, just out of fun to see how many we find over the course of filling the book. But yeah, new £5 coin came out, the Gandhi £5 coin, which was a little bit out of left field. Charles Dickens there again, which we know is very common. We'll pop that with the other one. Oh, we've got Army Centenary for the World War One, another fairly common coin you'll see fairly regularly. And I think we've got, there's another Charles, this one's Charles Darwin. Again, fairly common. And you can see on this coin the Queen has a necklace. Now there's a lot of fake news about coins, about what makes a coin rare and valuable. This is one of the fake news stories, because there is only 1 year where this was the portrait of the Queen on £2 coins, 1997, isn't it? Yeah, and then it changed to the Ian Rank Broadley's 4th portrait of the Queen. Yeah, so there's only 1 year that was circulating, but there was tons of them made, so they're not worth anything more than face value. I mean, if you collect them because you like them, then that's your prerogative. You collect what you want, I'll collect what I want, but don't pay more than face value for the Queen wearing a necklace on a £2 coin, I beg of you. But yeah, the Gandhi £5 coin, excited to see it because it looks quite a cool design, and obviously honouring a great person and a significant moment of history and time. But I'm interested to read the blurb on it, because obviously UK coins only feature UK people, institutions, things like that, and Gandhi notoriously is not British. I guess he was the only way I can reconcile it is because Gandhi was obviously one of the leading figures to get India independence from the British Empire. So I guess technically it is impactful upon Britain, I guess, is where it's going from. But I'm sure I'll explain it all in the actual bump of the coin why it is they're honouring him on this coin. Not that he's not worthy of being honoured, naturally. Don't misinterpret what I'm saying, but yeah, be interested to know the actual ins and outs, because the other thing that's interesting is they're normally released on significant dates, anniversaries, that kind of thing, and as far as I can tell, there wasn't any sort of major milestone, or it's normally the 100th anniversary or the 250th anniversary, but again, it's a new coin, so I won't grumble at that because I like new coins, and it wasn't one that came out in all the different levels of ounces of silver, so I'm excited to get my hands on that. This is Guy Fawkes again, which will pop off to the side. But no, it was a bit, like I said, a little bit out of left field. I thought we were done for coins for the year, with Tigger having been released, the Snowman being released. So yeah, I was a bit surprised when I had a notification come through to say that the coin was out and ready to be purchased, which I definitely grabbed onto it because it was a fairly low mintage as well for the silver. Another VE Day anniversary there. But no, now I am fairly confident in saying that I believe now we have got all of the coins for 2021 out and released. The exciting news, in fact, the day of recording this video, I had an email from the Royal Mint to advise, obviously next year is the Platinum Jubilee for Queen Elizabeth II. 70 years on the throne, isn't it, Platinum? If memory says. I don't know where you get. Oh, wowee! That is a nice find. An Olympic £2 coin. This is the Olympic Rio handover. It's a beautiful design. It's got such motion and excitement inside that design there, and it was the coin on my very first £2 coin album that I got very stuck on for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. Finally found it, and then the next book, when we started that up the following week, I found one, and I think I found one the week after as well, so they're a bit like buses, but that is a beauty of a find. I'm very happy to find one of those. I completely lost my trail of thought. Well, we've got another VE Day anniversary there, which we'll pop with the other ones we found. And there is another VE Day anniversary. Holy Toledo. 4 of those now. As I said, I think they are the most common commemorative £2 coin, aren't they? If I'm right in thinking. But yes, Platinum Jubilee. So there are going to be lots and lots of coins celebrating that, honouring that, I would imagine. This is Robert Burns. One that is slightly over face value, not massively so, but again, another one that's a couple of pounds. Well, they're all a couple of pounds, they're £2 coins, maybe a pound over face value. I do keep them though, because I've got issues, I know I've got issues. In fact, I'm looking down the barrel of doing my next whole coin collection video, which I'll do on the anniversary of my channel in February 18th, if I'm right in thinking. So that'll be quite cool. 4 years of Christopher Collects. Goodness gracious, and you're not all bored of me yet, is the main thing. But yeah, it's exciting times. But I'm quite excited to do, at the end of the year, I always do a coin of the year, where I will look through all the different coins I've purchased over the year from the Royal Mint and just decide which is my favourite and which is my least favourite, I guess. VE Day anniversary again. But there's some standout coins for the year and some that were just a bit like, okay, that's fine. It's a new coin, I'll add it to my collection. But no, I'm excited to have a year in review, effectively. There's loads of VE Day anniversaries kicking about today, isn't there? Wowee. Good job they're not over face value, because I'd have to have kept them that way. But yes, and we've also, so the Platinum Jubilee, there is going to be 50 pence issued in the honour of the Platinum Jubilee happening, which apparently is the first time that that's happened on a 50 pence. A 50 pence celebrating royalty, I guess, I think was the phrasing, which is quite interesting, and different portraits as well on the coins, which I'm excited to see. This will be something. It's a Shakespeare's Histories, part of a 3-coin set. The crown and dagger is Shakespeare Histories, the skull and the rose is Shakespeare Tragedies, and the jester mask is Shakespeare Comedies. Now, on the Shakespeare Tragedies, there is a coin, there is an error to be had on that. That's the edge inscription, is the wrong edge inscription for the coin. None have been found in the other Shakespeares, but I do check them just to be sure. This one should say the hollow crown, which it does there, hollow crown, so that's fine. No edge inscription error on there. And again, no one's found any other errors, but I just think if it's happened to one of the coins in that year set, potentially could have happened in another. So anyway, Trinity House there, another one of my favourite designs. It's a fairly common one, but I just think it's just a very pretty design. not all the desirability of a coin comes from scarcity in my mind. There are some common coins which are absolutely beautiful, like the Florence Nightingale, probably my favourite circulating £2 coin. We've got a very shiny coin coming up there, which might be something. We're going to whiz through to that before I get into another topic. It's another World War I Army centenary, which, as I said, we've seen once before today. Nothing else to be had, but no, it's quite exciting getting a glimpse of what coins we're going to have for the next year. It's been announced there'll be 3 £2 coins. There's the FA. Is it the FA Cup? Is there some sort of anniversary for that? I don't know much about football, so it doesn't mean a lot to me. There was an innovation in science coin that was supposedly to be announced as a £2 coin, but it seems odd because all the other innovations in science have been on 50 pences. So I wouldn't be surprised if that gets turned around and becomes a 50 pence. But no, it's Dame Vera Lynn was the other £2 coin, which again will be a very cool coin to purchase. Nothing else in that bag. Having a couple of cases of the diddlies, aren't we? Let's hope we get something else, but no. Top of my list though, whilst we're on £2 coins, my hit list, my bucket list of things that I would like to happen. I would really want to find an NIFC £2 coin. There's another Charles Dickens, because I found this year 3 NIFC 50 pences. The Megalosaurus was mine. Megalosaurus 50 pence, a 2009 shield and a 2011 shield, but still almost 4. Well, we're looking down the barrel of 4 years in, just over 3 years of coin hunting, and we've still not had an NIFC £2 coin. That is Charles Darwin again. Should pop the other one we found earlier. And there's another Shakespeare's Histories. So let's check the edge inscription. I can see it says crown there, so that's fine. No error to be had on that one, sadly. We'll keep hunting for that error. Oh, I thought that wasn't going to be anything, because I know that one there is definitely going to be something. This is the abolition of the slave trade. If we zoom in, you can see the inner part of the coin, the inner part of the metal coin. It has a bubbled, textured finish. If you find one that's got a smooth finish with the initials at the bottom right of the 7, that's an NIFC. A coin that is not intended for circulation. This will be something though. It is another Army centenary. Well, there we go. Pretty cool. 3 of those now. We've got 3 bags left to go. We'll do an edge hunt because we haven't done one today because I've been rabbiting on like some lunatic. So the edge inscription on £2 coins. If it says standing on the shoulders of giants, that's an Isaac Newton quote on the Technology's definitive £2 coin. But this one down here, 3rd from bottom, a brother. Am I not a man and brother? That would be the abolition of the slave trade. There we go. We've got 1 commemorative from the edge hunt. Can we get anything else? I think the rest might just be standing on the shoulders of giants. Yeah, I think so. We'll flick through just to be doubly sure we've not missed anything. Nope. We are on to all of a sudden the penultimate bag. But we've still got a fair few weeks worth of coin hunting to do before the year is wrapped up. And it wouldn't be great if we finished the current £2 coin book before the year is out and we start afresh with a new book for the new year, which would be very nice. But it might not work out that way, but we can live and hope. Well, now we are on to the last bag of the hunt. For those of you that watch this far into the video though, you might be interested to know I have a Discord service for coin collectors. You can come and join that and chit-chat with me, and ooh, there we go! Another beauty, it's the London Underground Roundel. A 2 coin set. There's the Underground Train and the Underground Roundel. The Roundel is one I believe that the edge inscriptions, please mind the gap. Where's the start? Oh, it helps if it's the right way around, I think. Mind the gap. No. Lovely coins, lovely ones to find and tick off as well. So there we go, we'll add that to the bottom row because it is over face value. But what was I saying? Discord. If you're not on Discord, you can catch me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and there's the PO box you can write into if you wish. There's another VED anniversary, adding to our pile of VED anniversaries. Nothing else to be had there. I'm going to have a look through the coins off to the side now to check for any rotation errors. I'll check the edge inscriptions and rotations on the commemoratives too. Edge inscriptions and rotations are all final on... So the edge inscriptions and rotations are all fine on all the technologies and all of the commemoratives as well, so nothing new to show you guys. Star finds though, I think it's going to be one of these two if you ask me. With a slight leaning towards the Olympic £2 coin because I have a little bit of an Olympic bias. I love finding the Olympic coins, whether they're £2 coins or 50 pences. They are awesome, awesome stuff. I'm sure you'll let me know down in the comments which is your favourite coin from today's hunt. And all that leads me to do is thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more coins. Bye.